to another episode. Today, Alto's going to be joining us, and this episode is basically for a lot of my followers who have been asking me that have just gotten into like the Honda scene with 7 gens, and they've been asking me quite a bit, what do they need to do a kswap in a 7 gen? So basically I'm going to give you a tutorial of the basics of what you really need, and what you can and cannot do to save money during the swap, and pretty much give you guys that are new to building 7 gens and kswapping and everything an insight, because when I did the swap many years ago, it was really expensive, and even today it could still be a little bit pricey, and some guys, they go throughout, getting 8 gens, 9 gens, because they already come with K20s and K24s and TSXs and whatnot. So yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. So first of all, you're gonna need a motor. That's the first thing you're gonna really start with, and this is where I want to explain to you guys, if you guys are on a budget, depending on how your budget is, because there's a lot of life happens. So I don't know your financial situations, only you do. So don't be scared that like, oh, I have to buy a Type S only or a TSX K24. You don't. You can save money by going with the K20A1 and A3 off a base RSX and EP3, a K24A4 off a CRV, or an Accord, for instance. Yeah, okay, they don't have the 197 or 200 horsepower that the Type S and the TSX 24 offer, but you're still getting 160 horsepower out the bat. Like the only options for a 7 gen is either a D series on boost or you go K, right? And you're not gonna build a D all motor because it's wasting your money. You're not really gaining power with a all motor D series, and you're limited with a boosted D17 because they're not like the D16 predecessors where you're able to still make good power off of them. So you want to go K, and say you don't have the big bucks, grab a base model K20. No Alto, still 160 horsepower out the bat. Back in the day, guys like us, we were playing like B16s who made like 150 horsepower and whatnot, and we had a lot of fun. And you can still use the same bolt-ons that you would be able to on a Type S and a 2.4 on the base models, and then later on, you just jump and swap it into a Type S. So that's the first thing. Get a motor, and those are your options. 160 horsepower, base model K is still a fun motor in a 7 gen. I know a couple guys who have done it, and they have a lot of fun. They're not into like racing or anything. They just wanted a K, more power than a D, and to dress it up. So yeah, that's one route. Secondly, you're gonna need a RSX subframe. It doesn't matter if it's a base or a Type S. You just need a RSX subframe, because the way the T bracket and the front mount, although you're not gonna really need the front mount, I use it on mine with the energy insert. So I have 4 mounts solid holding the Spoon es1 setup, and then you're gonna need Hasport mounts, or I believe Innovative makes mounts, but I know Hasport does. I have the version 2s. I don't know what they sell now, but Hasport's the way to go. So that's what you need for the swap mounts. Radiator system, you don't have to go big with a Mishimoto or a Koyo. You want to save some money, you don't have to go with a Koyo or a Mishimoto rad. You want to save some money, just grab an OEM one or an aftermarket OEM one to run the cooling system. You gotta run the K20 hoses to the heater core for the rear. What else do you need for your stock shifter box? You're perfectly fine with your stock em2 es1 shifter box. You don't have to swap to an RSX one. It's the exact same thing. If you want to upgrade to a K-tune shifter box, the billet one, then you can do so. It's phenomenal. Shifter linkages, you can run the OEM K series ones, or like I said, if you want to upgrade, you go to the K-tune, K-tune ones, which I have on mine, and they're amazing, simply amazing, good product. That pretty much, I believe, covers under the hood. I know for fueling system, you don't have to upgrade your fuel pump. You can run your OEM fuel pump and run a stock fuel system, so you don't have to stress about that. You can run the power steering from the K series from the RSX, but if you're choosing to delete the power steering, you're gonna need an EP3 power steering pulley delete. I believe K-tune makes one, if I'm not mistaken. You purchased one, didn't you?
No.
And I'm running an OEM EP3 one, which later over the course of the winter I'm going to upgrade to a K-tune one. Just because I think my pulley's finally starting to go on it, so I might as well just upgrade to something nicer. So that's that. So you can do that if you don't want to. Oh yeah, sorry. Like I was saying, if you're not gonna run it, so you need that pulley, and you're gonna have to loop your power steering rack, so that way it keeps circulating the fluid inside the rack, because you're gonna eliminate the power steering. I wouldn't say I recommend doing that. Speaking from my experience, I went through 2 racks because eventually it builds pressure inside the rack and causes the rack to blow, and it's not worth it. So either run the actual power steering or source out an EPS system from the hybrid Civic of the 01 to 05 or an EP3. So that's gonna do it for that. ECU, there's 2 options. You can run a demobilized ECU, which you're always gonna be stuck with a pesky engine light because of the O2 sensor, and the car's not gonna run at its full potential. So honestly, I wouldn't even recommend that course. At the time, that's all I could afford when I first did the K-swap. I was pretty happy with it. Honestly, just spend the money, get the K-Pro. Maybe even K-Tuner if the K-Tuner works on these. I'm not sure. I don't know too much about K-Tuner, but K-Pro 100% is the way to go for ECU. That even if you go with a base model K, that 160 horsepower motor is gonna pull like a son of a gun. And if you have a Type S or a 2.4 from TSX, man, it's just, you're gonna unlock a whole nother level of fun with that ECU. Intake manifolds, run the OEM ones. Like I said, you're on a budget or upgrade, your choice. You know what your budget is. Exhaust, your header. Honestly, don't even bother running a stock header. Just spend the money, get a nice K-tune header. That's what I'm running. Beautiful header, good flow. If you could source a used one out on online, like a DC header or a PLM, those are also good headers too to use. You can't use your factory exhaust system because it's like what, 1.25 inches or something like that. It's like so small, the factory exhaust piping. So up it to at least 2.5. You know what I mean? And that'll be a good decent amount. I feel like there's more. It's been so long since I did a K-swap, right? Because we did mine back in 2011, and now back to 2019, man. It's like we have so much more product that makes the swap so much more easier. You're also going to need a jumper harness. Yes, that's what you need, a jumper harness from the wiring harness to the ECU. That's a big must. I can't believe I forgot that. Wow. And it's amazing. You try to remember everything that you've done over the course of many years, and you start getting to another thing, and then oh wait, that comes back, and you start like getting back to the things.
It's got so much stuff in it.
Oh my gosh, yeah, especially now that the car's not like even stock anymore. Jeez. I don't want to really miss out anything on you guys. I just had one on the top of my head and it's just like poof right now. Yeah, fart bubble, I guess you could say. The demobilized ECU, if you guys go that route, your temperature gauge is not going to work with it. That's why I say don't bother with the demobilized ECU, just go for the K-Pro. Or else you're going to have to use like an external temperature pod and go right into where the thermostat sensor is and everything like that. So yeah, don't go that route. Yeah, do your exhaust system, 2.5 inch minimum for a K.
For 3.
But if you're gonna be doing an exhaust, just go 3 inch, man. Like K's love 3 inch. Every K loves a 3 inch. It's the best route. Yeah, fuck. It's pretty much it, man. Like, it's still gonna cost you a pretty penny. Yeah, depending what you're gonna do, right? 'Cause parts and everything, just build up parts slow, and then the motor and everything, and then when you're ready, just go. Get a good shop that you go to, someone who does the swaps and whatnot, and just do it, man. It's a fun setup, man. Like 7 gens with a K, it's a completely different car. Axles. So back then, everyone was getting the Hasport swap axles, and then I broke one, and I was like, shit, I'm screwed, man. Like these things are expensive at the time, and I didn't realize that if you grab an EP3 axle or a premium RSX axle, which is the smaller spine, it works with the 4-bolt pattern, so you don't have to worry about that. You can use OEM EP3s or base model RSX. You can't use a Type S because it's a bigger spine, but you can use that for your axles. I can't believe I almost forgot that. See what I mean? Like they start coming to you one by one. Yeah, fuck. Guys, if one of you guys who have a swap and I've missed anything, please just put it in the comments below, man. Like it's been a long time. I'm just trying to help a lot of my Instagram followers as well, that and YouTube subscribers who, like I said, are trying to make the jump into a kswap on their 7 gens. And like I said, it's been a really long time, and it's like I can easily Google what you need, but I don't want to sound like an encyclopedia. You know what I mean? Like I want to tell you like firsthand, like what I remember what you need, and like I have one good follower. Like this guy messages me on a daily, and I love it, man. Like this kid like wants to learn and wants to do the swap, and I told him, man, I'm like, because he's on a budget, and I told him, don't think that you need the Type S. I'm like, go with the base model. I'm like, who cares the noise that people are gonna make? Oh, it needs a Type S, or why'd you waste this money? You're not wasting your money. You're still upgrading like a 60 horsepower difference from a single cam to a K. It's day and night difference. And you know, don't listen to the noise of the people. You know what's in your budget. Any swap motor is better than, you know, an original motor if you're not happy with it. So I'm gonna go with that. I'm also gonna show you exactly under the hood my mounts, DPS power steering. At a later date, I'm gonna make a video for you guys, the pros and the cons of a loop rack and the EPS, or oil-based power steering in the EPS. So that'll be in the coming videos. I wanted to make this nice little video because it is chilly. We were gonna go out for a cruise, but the temperature dropped bad, and you know, I realized only the passenger side of the Civic's getting heat, and my feet were freezing on the drive home with it earlier. So you know what? Let's just kick it in the garage, shoot a little video for you guys, and you know, just have a good time chilling out. Alto Picked up some parts for his 9th gen. I'm hoping before the end of the season, before we park the cars, we could do like a nice little review video on his 9th gen. You know, cause it's coming good, guys. It's got a lot in store.
Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely. I know someone else who says that line all the time. Also, guys, if you need somebody to purchase all the parts, for example, for your swap or just in anything in general, guys, hit up kswap. He's got one of the biggest online stores. If you're local in the GTA area, Hamilton area, everything, just 76 Kimbel Street in Mississauga. Him and his employees, man, solid staff, solid guys, very knowledgeable. Best prices around, man. Straight up, best prices around. And I'm not just saying that. Like he's helped me out with a lot of goodies that I couldn't find anywhere else, and like he's like, yeah, I got it, and man, he's been a gem. And dude, no auto,
Yeah, that's for sure.
for sure, man. So guys, he ships internationally, man. Like anywhere in the world, wherever you are, you're building a 7th gen, he will ship it to you, guys. Garage16.ca, that's the plug. You guys are local, you need someone to do a swap for you, Mercer Built. It's the only guy I'm ever gonna recommend to anybody. The work on the Spoon es1 speaks for itself. Like he's done everything from inside to outside.
That's for sure.
He's the plug for us, at least. Everyone has their personal preference, and we respect that. But I will always recommend Kevin to everybody. And that's just it, man. Like the season's coming down to an end, and it's been pretty good. And you know, just I want to get more 7th gens out there. That's my goal with the ES1 and the EL, is to get more people in their 7th gens and show them, hey man, we can build a pretty badass car. This is a really good generation that everybody's been sleeping on for many years. So that's my goal, man. That's why I've started this 7th gen movement. And you know, everyone that's been subscribing, thank you very much. I love you guys, man. You guys make this so much fun. I love the messages that you guys send me on my DMs on Instagram. You know, your input on everything. You guys have been beautiful, man. Like if this video helps you with the swap and give you a basic rundown of what you really need, I'm happy. If, like I said, if I've missed anything, please guys just put it on the comments below. And you know, hey Paul, you missed this and this and this. You know, like I said, it's been a very long time, and I don't want to be cheesy and Google things. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like a robot. This is us connecting, being real with each other.
Instead of looking at the phone.
Exactly. You know, I hate that. You know. Yeah, like I'll show you the engine bay. I'll show you guys my mount kit, my power steering situation. Well, not situation. My setup. Sorry. I'll show you like my power steering, the leak kit from the EP3. It's an OEM EP3 pulley system. Also, guys, that's see what I mean? Like things just start coming back to you. You're gonna run a K24. You need a CRV side mount to bolt onto the passenger side on the mount. I can't believe I forgot about that. And there you go. See, but yeah, guys, it's been awesome. It's been awesome. But we're gonna probably send it down for tonight. That's pretty much it. Got another video that I did. I don't know when I'm gonna release it. So, but I also got the top 5 favorite mods. Also the top 5 things I dislike about the ES1 and the EL. So got some little conversating videos for us. Yeah, oh no, 2 separate videos. I mean, like the one with the EL and the ES1, I'm gonna the things I dislike about it. we're gonna put them together. And my son Nathan wants to be in the video because he wants to say what he likes about the Civic and the ELM, what he dislikes. So I'm kind of curious to see what my son's intake is gonna be on that. Yeah, guys, thank you for everything. Thank you for all the subscribes. Thank you for you guys are the best, man. And if we can make everybody realize how badass the 7th gen generation is, then we're accomplishing something, because it seems to be the generation that everybody skips after the 5th and after the 6th and before the 8th. You know what I mean? So until next time, guys, just send it.
Send it.